So this isn't something that's entirely new, but it's really cool to see the actual figures. You know how the army was trying to boost recruitment with Gen Z by trying to
the TikTok army commercial.
Well, no, they were trying to integrate with Call of Duty.
Oh.
Yeah. They had a bunch of different ideas. Some of them was to get a lot of popular streamers that stream Call of Duty to kind of talk about the army or run ads. Or they wanted to do Call of Duty mobile on your phone. Yeah. They wanted to be able to reward you for watching army ads. Like you get more perks and shit.
Have you seen the military thoughts?
That's probably
military girls thoughts?
Like they're saying that
the TH.
They're saying they're like the recruitment tactic of the military now, where they'll just have TikToks and shit, and they're like, you can do both. Get a girl that can do both, and they're fucking military, and then boobs, and then bikini.
It's like a barracks bunny type thing.
Are they trying to get more girls to join?
They're trying to get more guys to join. If you're in the military, you'll be with girls like this.
Yeah.
Take ladies are in now.
Yeah. You won't though. There's
a lot of sexual assault that happens.
100,000 guys.
There's that new documentary about that one chick that came out. Yeah, Vanessa.
Yeah, that shit's fucked up.
It's really fucked up. But the funny irony of that is that they were gonna partner with Activision to do a across the board collab with everything Call of Duty and U.S. Army, and they pulled out of it because Activision started getting sexual harassment scandals.
Oh, really?
So the Army pulled out from that.
Really? What was happening with Activision?
Workplace sexual harassment stuff.
Oh, I didn't even know girls worked there.
A lot of the gaming companies have that problem because there's so many fucking nerds.
So male dominated, right?
Male dominated. Yeah.
Well, Blizzard had that problem, and that's Activision. Yeah, it was specifically Blizzard was accused of all that kind of shit, and Activision was helping to cover it up.
Which kind of shows it's not really an alpha male thing. It's beta males too.
Yeah. it's always been that. It's just movies aren't going to show that because it's not that interesting to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Well, it's I don't think gamers are the right demo you want to be in the army, right?
Well, drone strikes.
It's not that they want gamers. It's just they want Gen Z, and a lot of Gen Z.
Their recruitment's at an all-time low.
But
that's worldwide, though.
For sure.
So there's a chart that came out that
nobody's trying to kill people for the government anymore.
I know.
It shows the spending on the certain things that they wanted to put budget towards. So you see right there at the top where it says 1 million. That's for a Twitch Call of Duty competition. They wanted to sponsor it, so we're gonna spend $1 million on that. It says
so that's
here,
where our tax dollars are going. Twitch marketing campaigns.
Right. 300,000 was gonna go to a streamer named Optic, who's does a lot of Call of Duty streams and stuff like that. Most of these guys are just streamers on the platform. Bless you.
Yeah.
WWE, 675 grand.
Yeah. They should give him more.
I mean, it does work though, cause my cousin. His clients were talking about, my son, all he does is play video games and shit, right? Yeah. That's all he does, just plays these shooting games and shit. And then he joined the military and he became a top fucking sniper.
Whoa. Well, that never happens.
It's very rare.
Yeah.
That's
and
cool.
So it's so he's like, oh shit, if that's actually something that works, man.
I mean, I feel like most gamers, it doesn't translate to wanting to do that thing in real life.
Especially Twitch, right?
Because it's almost that is the escape. Yeah. It's the shooting guns part is frosting on the cake.
Although I will say, when I played Grand Theft Auto, I started driving way bad.
Really?
After I started seeing stoplights, I'm like, nah, I don't have to.
Nah, I'll just run this person over.
Oh shit, no, I don't have to. I was playing a lot of Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, it does. GTA does give you that feeling when you see a nice car in real life. You just think you can open the door and get in, but you're like, oh wait, that's not my car.
When you've been playing it for too long, you just your brain immediately thinks of the bad thing, and then you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
You're like, hold on, wait.
There's a pedestrian. I should. Oh no, I should.
And then I'll run over their cab.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen? Did you guys ever watch Penn and Teller Bullshit?
Yeah,
all the time.
I loved
they
it.
took this kid who was obsessed with games and Call of Duty, and he loved shooting and all this stuff, and they wanted to prove that a kid who's obsessed with Call of Duty does not want to shoot a real gun.
Oh yeah, because that's the bullshit is they want to shoot up a school.
Yeah,
exactly.
They blamed Columbine on video games and Marilyn Manson.
So they took him to the range, this little kid, and they put a gun in his hand. They were they're forcing him to basically shoot targets, and he didn't want to do it. And he started crying, and he had a fucking mental breakdown.
But he liked to play shooting games.
Yeah, he loved them, but he was that's not the same. It's not related.
Yeah.
It's not related. Yeah.
Duck Hunt.
That would have been so much fun. The way the kids
They cast a new kid. The first kid was like that, and they were like, oh, no. We gotta
Right. And that's kind of the big thing that you were saying with the escapism of it. It's like a lot of people put on personalities during games online that they don't necessarily even have in real life.
Yeah.
So like the parts that I feel like that does work are like the high school recruiting where they set up a pull-up bar or whatever, and like kids that are like playing sports or they're like more fit, they're probably more prone to being more successful during boot camp or whatever, and they have like these little booths at all the fitness expos too. I feel like that's a good demographic, but it is declining like crazy.
Yeah.
Because when I played Guitar Hero, I tried to play guitar and I was like, oh, it's too hard.
It's boring.
It's boring. I gotta learn a bunch of stuff.
You start on Through the Fire and Flames
broke all
as
my
your first
nails.
song.
Yeah.
But Guitar Hero, you're
like
immediately a
genius
rock
level.
star.
Genius level on on Guitar Hero, and then I tried a real guitar and I'm like, oh no.
Yeah,
not for me.
The simulation is what's fun. Like when you do
Yeah.
Rock Band. Remember like when someone's on the drums and then the thing?
Yeah.
That was so fun. But it's like we're not gonna go fucking,
It's a lazy version.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, even like you know how we played airsoft yesterday, right? Like some people, they don't want to do airsoft, but they'll play Call of Duty or all that stuff because they don't want to get off their chair.
Exactly, you physically.
Exactly. Yeah,
No.
it's not connected. But the thing is, they're not trying to.
I play Call of Duty.
The interesting thing here is that they're not trying to say that Call of Duty people make good people for the army. It's just that's what most kids are doing.
That's the age group.
Advertise
where they
more
are.
to-
Yeah. If they were doing something else, the army would be there. Like it doesn't matter like what it is.
Well, maybe if they did more
Targeted.
like teenage movies, but with like a military theme, maybe that would work too. Like if it's-
Teenage movie? What is that, like ROTC then?
like Pitch Perfect, right? Like that's about acapella. So if you're trying to hit that age group, you have to hit that age group across all their viewing pleasure.
Yeah.
But teenage movies target mostly the female demographic because it's like YouTube, like the makeup artist, like it's like teenagers, yeah, but it's like mostly female.
Look at Top Gun, right? Like there's a reason why you go to the credits and it's like, special thanks, Department of Defense, Department of Homeland Security, Department of Homeland, because that is propaganda for joining the military. Like, look at how sick it is, and like
that would be more.
that's always been part of the model.
But then they got all these old guys watching. They can't recruit them.
Do you feel like any recruitment tactic that the military may have used translated to your motivation to want to be in it?
Oh yeah, when 9/11 was an inside job that made me really like spirited for my country.
Whoa.
But you never signed up though.
Is that when you did your?
That's because it didn't happen. 9/11 fucking.
Whoa! Come on! Don't give me stuff to clip.
Anthony is a big conspiracy theorist.
Hey, cut that out, guys. Cut that out. Cut that out, guys. I don't want it in there anymore. I don't want it in there. Come on. Take it out. Take it out.
Okay.
Dude, well, the number
We're
one.
pretending it's a bit. Okay.
Oh no, dude.
That's
a bit.
I don't know, man.
I don't think I needed the marketing. I was just
pumped to do it.
I was just like, like army crawling like on the fucking front lawn and
We were
shit.
all playing Rambo.
Yeah, I think that was the shit that I wanted. So like, me and my friends went to the recruiter's office. Like it wasn't like I'm walking in
Like,
like
the fuck are you guys doing here?
I don't know. People just did it
I
back.
feel like it's those type of guys, and then people that don't have a direction in life that are like, I don't know what to do with my life, and like, oh well, they'll pay for school if I do this,
Paying
and
for
like,
school sounded
I
like
want
a
to
really
feel
good
like,
thing.
yeah, I did.
That was the
something.
best ad, I think, actually. That would always show up on TV, and it was just like, they'll pay for my college, they'll pay for this and that. And all I knew was my parents couldn't pay for college, so I was like, maybe this is a good idea.
And a lot of the directionless people, like in my family, I actually recommend the military because they kind of teach you about the world from the ground up. Like if your parents never taught you how to iron, or like just like really basic shit, right? Like you start with your little Foot Locker, like how to keep your hygiene kit, or like understand how taxes kind of work, and like because they teach you all that stuff, like even basic budgeting. They save some for taxes. Like they literally build you.
That sounds better than
Damn,
actual
I got
school.
the one brother that didn't go to military.
They build you from the ground up. So when you graduate boot camp, like you're like kind of like a functioning 18, 19-year-old, and they kind of fill in all the gaps that school might have left you. So I'm like, that's kind of cool.
Fill in all the gaps, huh?
Anthony?
I don't really get it.
That is so offensive.
What are you talking about, man?
So offensive.
What are you
I
imagining?
agree with Steve. It's offensive.
What are you guys thinking about right now?
There's a guest with a gap. She has a gap.
Yeah, she has a gap, and you just said you wanted to fill it.
What kind of gap? Who's got a gap?
So,
Stop saying.
Baby gap?
Stop. Oh my god.
Jeez.
wow.
Bro, you're triggering.
You want to fill baby gaps?
You got a baby gap?
That's what he says.
That's
You guys are
disgusting.
expecting? Hey, cut that out. Cut that out.
I love how instantly everyone becomes straight man when Anthony makes a joke.
You want to fill baby gaps?
Straight man, let's all be straight man. That's all. Anthony.
Jesus Christ. I just like
Anthony.
2 years.
Yeah.
It's things like this.
You guys should fire me.